Hello yogis, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be breaking down the postures of Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation. You might see this as part of your Hatha or Vinyasa or power practice. It's a very common sequence of postures. So we're going to look at some of the individual components and make this a very approachable practice. So let's get started. Alright, let's begin by standing at the top of our mats. We'll have our big toes together, heels slightly apart. So just start to rock forward and back a little bit to get a feel of the floor, the ground, the mat beneath your feet. So finding stability in your body first. Let's roll the shoulders back, pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Ground down through your feet. Let's take a big inhale, raise the arms up overhead, stretch your fingertips away from the body, relax the shoulders, belly slightly drawing in, gaze up towards your fingertips. Next, we're going to take a deep breath out and slowly hinge from your hips. So we're going to hinge from our hip crease. So slowly fold forward. Try not to round through your spine, and this will limit your ability to move forward. So taking your hands to our hip crease, let's try to lengthen up, inhaling through, lift up through your chest. And as you come forward, try to squeeze your fingertips as you fold forward from the hip crease. Knees can bend slightly to help facilitate the fold. Uttanasana, forward fold. So here you can place your hands on the ground or place it onto your shins. Whenever your position you're in, make sure that our hamstrings are not feeling too intense right now, as we are still in the warm-up phase. So keeping the knees bent as needed. Let's take an inhale, place the hands down on the ground or on your shins. Take a look forward, inhale. Start to stretch your spine, gaze forward about 3 or 4 feet in front of you. This is our halfway lift. We're looking for length in the spine. Flat back if you can, as if someone's trying to balance a teacup or a book on your back. I'll take the hands down to the floor, stepping back into our high plank. We're going to press down through your hands, curl the toes under and press the heels towards the back of the room. Belly buttons engaged, so we're pulling up through the core. Taking our knees down for the first round. Let's look forward. Start to shift your weight forward until your shoulders are past your wrist. So let's try that again. Inhale, exhale, press back. The next posture we're going to come into is low plank or Chatturanga. So for a more in-depth tutorial on Chatturanga, please check out my other video where I'll go into some prep practices, alignment, and more in detail for how to approach this strong posture. So this is not an easy posture, as why we are starting on our knees for the first round. So as you look forward and bend the elbows, continue to squeeze them into your rib cage, lower halfway, and then all the way down flat on our belly. And uncurl the toes, take the hands underneath our shoulders if they're not there already. Take an inhale, pressing up, squeeze the glutes gently as you press to lift the chest. Again, draw the shoulders away from the ear, gaze is forward. And exhale is lower. Curl the toes under, inhale, lift up and back, downward facing dog. So hands are spread, heels can be slightly off the floor as we start warming up our body here. You can pedal at the feet, shifting side to side, dropping one heel down, lowering the other. Dropping the chest to the floor, sit bones lifting up and away from the body. Try to relax the shoulders, keep the neck long. I'll take the gaze forward, step or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, look forward, hands on floor, shins halfway, flat back. Exhale, we're going to bow and fold. Pressing to the feet, let's reverse swan dive. Big breath in as we reach the arms up overhand, hands together. And exhale, bring the hands back to heart center. Let's try that again. Breathing in, inhale. Exhale, we're going to hinge from the hips, come down, lead with the heart, long, flat back. Inhale to the halfway lift, look forward, back is flat. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back into a high plank. So this time we can come down onto our knees or stay on our toes. We're going to keep the core engaged, legs are active, Look forward, shift forward from your knees or toes, shoulders come past the wrist. Exhale, we're going to squeeze the arms in as we lower down halfway. Stay strong in your Chaturanga low plank. Inhale, Cobra, or we flip into upward facing dog, turning the tops of your feet down onto the mat. Pull the chest through. Gaze up, shoulders down. Exhale, deep breath out, lifting the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Looking forward, step or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Looking forward, hands on floor or shins halfway. Exhale, we fold. Reverse swan dive, come all the way up, inhaling the hands together. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Now let's try this a little bit faster. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward and dive all the way down. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back, look forward. Keeping the hands on the ground, step or hop back into your high plank. Look forward from your knees or toes. We're going to shift the weight forward till your shoulders are past the wrist. Exhale, elbows squeeze into the ribs. You lower halfway, Chaturanga. Rocking forward, breathe in, lift the chest through, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing. Gaze forward, step, hop or walk your feet through. Inhale as you arrive, look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, come back up. Big breath in, hands together. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, this time moving with your breath. See if you can connect the breath to your movement. One breath, one movement. Try not to rush the movement. Stay with the pace of your breathing. And we'll all meet back in standing mountain pose at the end of your next breath. So that's it. That was Surya Namaskar, Sun Salutation. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and leave in the comment section below any other postures or breakdowns or practices that you would like to see in the future.